Hello, today we are going to talk about the 3 things that you can do to reduce the signs of aging. This is like, everybody wants to know this. Everybody wants to know this, and it's not that hard. That's the awesome part. So if this is your first time here, make sure that you click the subscribe button below, and then also hit that bell for notifications so you know when we have new videos. Hey everybody, so we are going to talk today about the 3 things that we can do to reduce the signs of aging, okay? That's what everybody wants to know about. How do we just reduce this aging thing that is happening to us? Aging, obviously, it happens from the inside out, right? So we live in a toxic environment. That's a thing that we already know. Most of the food that we consume is probably pretty toxic as well. I believe we all know that. If we don't, you do now. All right, so we need to take care of ourselves as much as we can because, you guys, that's what we have control over, okay? So if we are wanting to reduce the signs of aging, we have 3 ways to do it, okay? The very first way is going to be exercise. You already knew that this was coming. It's the thing that people say and you're like, I knew that, right? But you have to do it. You actually have to do it. So the best exercise for you is going to be, really at any age group, the best exercise is going to be aerobic exercise, okay? So in order to reduce the signs of aging, that's what we're talking about in specific today, right? So that's going to get your heart moving or your blood pumping. That's the entire goal of that. You're moving that oxygen around. That is what you're wanting to do, okay? So it's aerobic exercise. We're talking walking, right? We're talking running, any sort of cardio that you can do. If it's cycling, if it's chasing your kids around the house, I think that counts as cardio. Whatever it is that gets your heart rate elevated, okay? And I know that a lot of people will wear Fitbits, and that's really helpful as well. So you're able to see, it'll tell you what your heart rate is at different times if you have one that actually accommodates that. But that's what we need to pay attention to in order to make sure that we're getting enough aerobic exercise, okay? So that is number 1, is aerobic exercise. Number 2, this is gonna be another gimme. It's eating well. It's eating well. But here's the thing, is what does that mean? So eating well, in my opinion, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a person who does this, okay? So in my opinion, eating well is whole foods, is certified organic, non-GMO, whole, unprocessed food, okay? So oftentimes, whenever I say something like that, people immediately start thinking dollar signs, like it's gonna cost too much money, or it's too much work, or whatever, right? We are conditioned to think that things that are good for us are not things that we can actually do for ourselves. And it's so strange how our mind works like that. Like, oh, that, you know, that food's gonna cost so much money, which it doesn't, first of all, okay? Aldi. So it doesn't. But, oh, it's gonna take so much time to do. All of those things are just excuses, guys. It's what our mind does, because it's like, no, I wanna do this other stuff that's so much easier. But what this other stuff does to us that's so much easier is it's hurtling us toward a brick wall so far as our health is concerned. And so far as what we look like is concerned. All of that is related, you guys. So we're eating these burgers, we're eating this processed food, yada, yada, and it's hurtling us towards this brick wall of one day your health is gonna give out on you. And you don't know it until you hit the wall. Do you see what I'm saying? And that is what I'm trying to help you avoid, okay? So whenever we eat whole foods, right? Whenever we eat whole foods, not processed, when we eat that stuff, it's going to actually satisfy our bodies. It's going to give our bodies nutrition, okay? The processed food, a lot of times it's been made to look like food, but it doesn't really satisfy us. So there's a term that's called, and I always, words elude me sometimes, overconsumption malnutrition. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that term before, but think about it for a second. We're over-consuming, we're eating too much, but we are still malnutritioned. Do you guys hear that? We're eating too much, we're obese, we're gaining too much weight, right? We're making our bodies an unhealthy place by eating too much, and we're still malnutrition. So it's not like we're eating a bunch and then we've got a bunch of nutrition. It's like we're killing ourselves. And of course, our bodies are not gonna look good when that happens, right? So our signs of aging, you've got people looking very, very old, a lot older than they actually are. And it's simply because they aren't getting their heart pumping. They aren't eating the right foods. They aren't drinking enough water, right? All of this stuff creates an environment that, you've seen the older people that just look young, right? That's probably going to, if you were to ask them what they eat, what they consume, chances are very, very good that they're going to say, you know, that it's whole foods and that they drink a lot of water and yada yada. They take care of their body. Our bodies don't owe us anything, you guys. They don't owe us anything. The last thing is something that is actually a quick fix for you, okay, which is amazing. I love quick fixes. The last thing is oxidative stress, okay? Basically, oxidative stress is not enough antioxidants to repair the DNA damage caused by free radicals. And if you've ever heard me talk about anything before, you've heard me talk about antioxidants, you've heard me talk about free radicals, and how the antioxidants balance out the free radicals in our body, okay? So oxidative stress is a huge key factor in the aging process that happens on our DNA strands. Okay, our DNA strands, I'm a little sciencey. DNA strands tell our body, it's kind of like the control board, tells our body what to do. It's the receptor, that sort of antenna, the receptor, and tells our body, it's like the instruction book. Tells our body what to do and what it's going to look like and all of those things. In order to repair that, the most efficient way possible would be to flood your body with antioxidants. And how do you do that? You do that with, at least I do that, with that juice that I drink that has ridiculous amounts of antioxidants in it. If you want to know about it, message me, comment below. I respond to everything personally. So keep in mind, whenever you do message me, it will take a little while because I get a lot of messages, but I will respond to it. But all you have to do is drink this juice, and it's going to flood your body with antioxidants, which then helps reverse that oxidative stress, which then helps you even look younger. It helps reverse the aging process, not just reduce it, but helps actually reverse it. It's insane, you guys. Like, it is insane. I'm just saying. Okay, so to recap, exercise, number 1, just some aerobic exercise. If you don't get out and walk, then make that your first step. It doesn't have to be from couch to 5K. You don't have to go crazy like that. Just get out and move. Just get out and move. Baby steps, right? That's how we make our changes in our life. So get out and move. Eat well. So if it's just one meal a day that you're transitioning into whole foods, then do that. You're going to see a difference, okay? And then the third thing is the easy one. That's the reversing the oxidative stress with this juice that I drink. That's the easy one. But those are the 3 things, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications.